Hello YouTubers. Today we're gonna change the thermostat on this 2003 Nissan Altima. It's a 3.5. I think on the 2.5 it's somewhere up here, which is easy to get to. This one's kind of a pain in the rear. Show you. Okay, I'll put some light on it so you can see it. It's that right there where that hose clamps on. And I'll probably remove this reservoir, maybe my power steering reservoir. And I might have to move this around the fuse box. Let me show you what the new one looks like. Here's what the new one looks like. They come with the housing, thermostat and housing all together, and there's the gasket for it. And there's nothing wrong with it. The car's running fine, but I've had that thermostat for like over a year, so I better do something with it before it breaks or I lose it. Okay, and I'm not gonna drain it. When I pull that hose, whatever comes out, that's all I'm gonna do. And this is an older car, so there's gonna be brackets missing and stuff. But we're gonna start with this 10mm bolt. And that reservoir right there, the area where the bolt goes, it's already cracking, so I probably need to replace that. It should just lift up. And if you had a bracket, you would have another bolt right there, probably a 10mm. I'll just swing this around. See how that already broke? Okay, we'll have to figure something out there. And this one, you should just be able to slide it up, but it's full of oil, so let me get a rag and clean it off. You know what, that probably doesn't need to get moved, just fuse box. But I'm gonna clean up here a little bit. That's oil everywhere. Okay. Okay, in order to remove that fuse box, there's a clip here. Just push on that little tab right there and lift on the box. And oops. Right here, there's a 10mm deep socket. And have yourself a magnet ready so you can grab that little booger, and out it comes. And now the box should, there we go. I gotta just get it out of the way. Let me get a bungee cord. All I'm gonna do is find a place to just hook this up, and I really don't want to do it there or it'll probably break like we did that other piece that was worn out. And just hook it up anywhere over here where you can find. You know what, we're gonna go ahead and take this little bracket off too. And if you're confused where I'm at, I'm on the passenger side up in the front of the motor. And it looks like that's gonna be a 13mm. Yeah, that's no 10 or a 12. Let's see. It's a 12mm. All right, let's see if the camera doesn't take a nap. There we go. That bracket's out of the way. Now we got all of this room right here. Awesome. Then we put a pan on the bottom to catch that coolant. Okay, here's where some of y'all are gonna run into some problems because it's hard to get to that bottom bolt. Zoom in. Can we go around? There's two that you can access pretty easy. One's right here, I can see it, and the other one's right here. The other one's on the bottom, and you don't have enough clearance here. And I'm gonna remove the hoses after I take it out. You can do that, or you can do it now, you know. But I may do this one so it'll drain out. But what I'm using is, if you can get a small ratchet, fine. But I'm using this. I got it at Harbor a few years ago. It's real thin. It's got a 3/8 in and a 1/4 inch. And I'm using this little bitty extension. I have a lot of extensions. Then I'm gonna fish in there for that one bolt. And you can look through here and you can see the bolt when you're on it. If you look through here, right through there, you can see the bolt. See that bolt? I'll go in through here and see I'm on it. Camera's in the way, guys. There, I'm on it. I'm gonna break it loose. Oh, this strip it. That's the last thing I want to do. I already broke loose that one bolt on the bottom. Now I'm gonna try to take this off because they are getting in my way. I figured I could do it without it getting in my way, but nah, they're getting in my way. Okay, come on, buddy. I know you're real comfortable there, but you have to come out. Okay, that one's loose. Now, yeah, I can get this with the screwdriver. Okay, let's break the seal. One of these bad boys. I've got a longer one. Let's try the longer one. It's got more of a curve. There we go. Now we should be able to pull this off and get ready for all of that coolant to come out. I'm gonna take out my gloves off. I hate working with wet gloves. And I actually got it in the bucket. Wow. Just a little bit, but not much. All right, let's see if the small one don't give us a hard time. See if I can get in there. Looks like it's loose. Heck yeah. That's what I like. Yeah. Look, I can pull it out just like this. Come on. There we go. All right, so those are out of the way. Let me proceed. And it's still tricky getting that bottom one. It's just not enough room there. I'm gonna have to use something to keep it from the socket. Put pressure on the socket. There we go. And I can turn it. Okay guys, that's a very slow process, so I think I managed to rig me up something here. Took a lot of little extensions. I'll show you when I get it out. This one on there. And I'm able to get on it and do the electric one or cordless one. Just make sure you don't get stuck in there. See, I'm watching the room here because I've done stuff where I backed it up and it hit and I couldn't get my tool out. So we're good right here. Okay, I think we got it. Let me get a magnet and get it out. Yeah, there we go. Voila. So this is what I rigged up. Yeah, so always to invest in swivels. That's the rig up. Got that little going from a 3/8 to a 1/4 inch because I don't have a 1/4 inch electric ratchet. And I use one of these little extensions and another one attached to the swivel. Boom, boom. I was able to get it with that. All right, going into this, I knew it was gonna be a pain in the rear. That's why I kept putting it off. That's why I had that thermostat with me for over a year. The next bolt, we're not out of the woods yet. The next bolt is way in there, and also you can't get to it because this dang tensioner bolt is in the way. And I got a bite on it right there, but it kind of keeps slipping. It's not on there firm. And I don't want to strip that bolt. And then I don't want to get this caught when it backs up, get it caught between the thermostat housing and this. So I'm going to go ahead and loosen that tensioner and probably remove it And I'm gonna go through the bottom so I can loosen that pulley. I guess we're gonna learn how to loosen your belt. There's the tensioner down there. And I'm gonna loosen that bolt on that pulley. There, that bolt. And then start cranking on this to loosen the belt. And then try to get this out of the way. Okay, let me zoom in on that pulley. Again, no room because of the frame. So I'm going with the wrench. It's a 14 millimeter. Where are you at? I'm on the wrong one, ain't I? I'm already trying to take off the alternator, guys. Okay, you want to loosen it. You don't have to take it off completely. Let me take that pulley completely off. Unbelievable, man. All right, guys, maybe I'm doing this wrong. This is the first time I've done a Nissan thermostat like this. But see, with me loosening that and taking the pulley off completely, I can see what's going on. And by this dropping, now I do have access to that bolt. Perfect, right there. Let's break it loose first. You know what? I don't even think I need the swivel. I don't want to. Okay, here's the other setup. Back with this long, thin, because this is kind of thin head, so that's helping me out a lot. And I can get to it now from here. Put some light on there. And so far, these have been real tight. Okay, we got it loose. Get the old trusty magnet. There's the other one. Now we can just whiz through that front one. Now the front one's gonna be a piece of cake. Okay, this front one's the one that's so easy. Let me break it. So y'all can see how tight these things are. Okay, we're on it. See? God damn. Let me take off the glovies. I hate working with wet glovies. There's the last one. All right, watch it not come out. Watch it hit over here. Oh my God, I'll freak out. Nope, came out. I figured there'd be rust on this, but it looks good. And here's the gasket. Okay, let's clean up in there, the surface real good. Okay, I can't see in there, but we're gonna take the camera and look in there. And you put some light on. Okay, we got some light. Let's take another look in there. So if you ever wonder how it looks where the thermostat housing goes, that's how it looks. Wow, that's kind of fitted right there. See right there? It's got a little groove. It shouldn't be a problem. We'll still be all right. It wasn't leaking before, so we should be all right. Okay, let's see how hard it's gonna be to put this bad boy in there. I'm not gonna use no silicone. It doesn't take no silicone. Some people use silicone to hold this gasket in place, but I don't want to make it hard for the next guy or for me if I ever have to redo something like this again. I'm gonna run one bolt through there and see if I can start that one in. What? I may have to put a dab of silicone. Okay, I'm just gonna put a dab. There. There. And maybe there. It's a little too much more than what I wanted, so clean off a little bit. Watch out, that's sharp, don't cut yourself. That's what it looks like. I just put a little bit. I hate using it on stuff that I don't need to, but it'll help. Hopefully it's gonna help with this gasket. Hold it in place. If I can figure out how the heck it goes. All right, there we go. I finally figured it out. Or I figured it out. Let's give it a whirl. See, that one went in the front one. Finally. That was a pain in the rear, guys. Now you can run your hands and touch that, feel for that gasket, see if it's not hanging. You can look through here. There's a little area where you can see, and I can see the gasket. It's on there properly. You can feel through the bottom. It's not hanging. Still loose. I need to put the bottom bolt. My God, that was a pain in the rear. Okay, I'm coming out with the magnet again. You're not gonna be able to see, but I think I can go through the front here. Get it in the slot. There we go. Went in. Push it in. Just gonna hand tighten these, and then I'll get after them with the proper ratchet. Hand, getting everything snugged up. It's just a very difficult area to work in, guys. You're working blind. See if I can get this. Okay, time to go back down there and put the pulley. Let's tighten this to tighten the belt. It was hard getting that belt on there, guys. I had to turn the crank shaft pulley. You know that trick where you hook the belt and then you turn the crank and it'll pull the belt in place. That's what I had to do. Okay, now I'm gonna go back down there and tighten that pulley. That was just the tensioner. And now I gotta tighten that pulley so it won't move around. But you need to loosen it up when you loosen or tighten the belt so it can slide up and down. If not, you'll probably break that little pulley adjuster. Right, let's snap everything back together. This hole. Threw that other one in the trash. Just gonna go with this one. Okay, now let's get this one. Throw this junk. Okay, before I put everything back together, that bracket, I'm gonna turn it on. It's safe to turn on. I got everything hooked up because I don't want to take that bracket off if it's leaking. Let me open the shop door. Looks good, no leaks. As far as the camera will go in. Okay, I topped it off with coolant and put the cap. I let it run like that, elevate it from the front to get some air pockets out. All right, let's bring it down. Okay, YouTubers, car's running great. No leaks, won't dry down there. So that's how you change the thermostat on a 2003 Nissan Altima 3.5. Hey, if y'all know a better way, an easier way, let me know, man. It's the first time I've done it on this vehicle and it was a pain in the rear. Thanks for watching, and like always, I really appreciate you and God bless you.